2K Sports pregame show.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. For the Nuggets,
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Mavericks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Denver Nuggets. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
We've got a capacity crowd here at the Pepsi Center. It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. You look at the Nuggets. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in Game 1. You almost never see a team drop the first two at home and go on to win a playoff series.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Dallas, Doncic at the 3 and Dirk at the 4. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Harris. Plenty of space. And he connects with the jumper.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass. And
on the wing, Harris. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet.
Hello, BJ.
Nice triple.
Now, here's Doncic, guarded by Porter. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. A 3-ball gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
How about Kristaps taking a little something out on that rim?
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. It's tipped. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Oh, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. And you look at Nowitzki. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Dwight Powell.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Mavericks have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And Doncic gets it to go.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility. And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
And he slams it one-handed.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing, the passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. I asked him how they're going to respond after giving away home court advantage in Game 1. The coach said, hey, that was the last game. That's in the past. We're focused on the present and simply executing to the best of our abilities tonight. But he did admit, Kevin, that another loss here would paint a very grim picture going forward. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
I don't think any measure of D could have made up for their shortcomings on the offensive end. They couldn't find a way to maintain any kind of success on that end of the floor.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Wait, did you just say trickeration, GA? I think it's a size disadvantage there that he was willing to attack, but you have to develop that skill set and have counters.
Powell, he's checked in for Dirk. Mavericks leading by 14. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Over Porter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Yeah, you can credit the play calling. Nothing really fancy, just imposing their will on the inside.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Thomas. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, it's tipped. Offensive rebound. Powell. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The Nuggets trail by 18. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Poke loose. Murray against Harris. Millsap kicks to Porter. Murray with it. Shot clock at 5. Denver needs to get off a shot. And Jokic slams it in.
I like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. .133 left to play in the first quarter. Harris outside. Back to Murray. Outside Millsap. To the paint. Here's Harris. And it goes down 2 points. Harris has got 5.
Terrific work inside from Gary Harris. Not used to saying that. Does a fantastic job of backing down the defense and putting his will on his shoulders.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, they've been the better shooting team throughout the first half because of their patience and because of their shot selection.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, I love it when Jokic has these kind of nights, just showing off every facet of his game, even effective out to 25 feet.
From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 16.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Harris's shot is good.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
To the inside. Out to Porzingis. And so it's Dallas with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action after this word. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like, that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life.
In basketball, Greg, a big deep, a different look for Denver. Martin comes in for Murray, and Thomas subbed in for Morris. Plumlee out there with Will Barton. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Beasley in a 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Yeah, I don't think you have to tell Porzingis twice to take shots like that. Once the ball's in his hands, he's looking to the rim.
Tipped away. Porzingis with the steal, and now the fast break. Nowitzki with the ball. Over Jokic, and another basket for Dallas.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Oh! Ouch. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. It's Beasley on the wing. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
Here's Porzingis. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Beasley in the corner. And again, Denver with the triple.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line, or you risk getting burned.
Passes it to Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. And that one is stuffed right through.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Thomas kicks to Beasley. Barton in the corner. And again, it's Denver.
Will Barton catches the ball. A great job of squaring up, and the defense better be aware of him there.
Pass to Doncic. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And just keeping his teammates involved. This is the kind of leadership you like to see.
Well, you could trademark this brand of basketball, running through the progressions and working around for decent looks.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Let's go.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
Doncic kicks to Powell. To the middle.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now Beasley. He's got 6. Tipped away. And he goes in for the dunk.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game right now for the Nuggets. Paul Millsap's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Gary Harris in for Barton. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside. And even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Denver making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Dirk Nowitzki, number 1. Devin Harris is second.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Porzingis with the steal. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm. After a terrific first quarter, he is feeling it here in the second.
Thomas finds Jokic. Here's Harris. Back to Jokic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I like how aware Gary Harris is right there. Solid at firing passes to his teammates off the pick and roll. Good heads up there.
And the Mavericks call time here. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Measury, he's checked in for Porzingis. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Doncic. And Barea subbed in for Devin Harris. And there's the pass to Barea. From the arc. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Kleber's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, in this day and age, big men shoot more and more three-pointers, and he's fully capable of a triple.
There's Porter with the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Dallas has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And Thomas over to help. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Left side, Harris lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. Down low. Outside for Barea. Another 3 for Dallas.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communicate. Breakdown.
Thomas against Barea. Double team on Thomas. Pass to Harris. There's Porter with the 3. That shot misses.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Passes it to Measury. It's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Jokic. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, that's not a chance that Jokic is going to mess up. He's too good around the rim.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. And guys, for the Mavericks, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime. They just couldn't have asked for a better scenario. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection.
The Denver skyline looking absolutely gorgeous tonight as we return to the Mile High City. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Doncic at the 3 and Dirk at the 4. Then there's Porzingis. Then there's Harris to the right side. Nowitzki for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Nowitzki's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Mavs. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Jokic passes to Thomas. Porter looking it over. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Gary Harris. The Mavericks have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And so he makes both from the line. Here is Harris. He has 7. Ball's knocked, and another steal for him.
He's been on the attack defensively, leaving nothing on the table.
You're right. It is the postseason after all. And you look at that all-time playoff steals list, he's moving right up the ranks. And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. To halt the run, and that's collected by Nowitzki. Dallas has gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. The shot's good.
They're playing with a huge bit of confidence and some fire here. They've recorded 3 in a row here, guys.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Nuggets. To the paint. Harris's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Doncic. Nowitzki's got 7 points.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Harris missing again.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
Thomas against Harris. Bounce pass, Thomas. Millsap kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Thomas passes to Harris. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Yeah, scratching my head trying to remember the last time that they missed. They're on an absolute tear.
For Denver, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Millsap. Malik Beasley comes in for Porter. And Morris subbed in for Thomas. The Mavericks also with a sub. Fouls checked in. On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Harris. Porzingis against Morris. Harris outside. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
I still think there's a chance you string a couple of big plays together and the tide can turn very quickly.
Now, here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him. And Gary Harris, good for 3.
Look, I checked the numbers, guys. We know he is great from out there. He made 1 in the first half. Now he has 1 so far in this half. Look out.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Morris against Harris. It's Beasley on the wing. Morris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jamal Murray, he's checked in. The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Number 14.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Measury with it. He's against Jokic. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The Nuggets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Measury with it. He's against Jokic. Barea with a wide open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Another steal.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that. Out.
He swipes the ball away again.
And he's now tied for 3rd most steals in a playoff game.
Exhausting them with his constant hounding. You're right. The effort level, just amazing. Denver's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Murray, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, some good interior crucial points here as Murray's staying active in the paint.
A nice shot by Barea.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And so it's Dallas, able to... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Morris, Trey Lyles out there with Will Barton. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Up top, Barea, covered by Lyles. And it's blocked, and he recovers it, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Poked away. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Devin Harris is checked in for the Mavericks. Beasley for 3. Ball's knocked loose.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Bit of a numbers game. More boards, obviously, meaning more possession. And that's been reflected tonight in the score.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Zinkas, he's checked in for Salah measure. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Beasley with a clean look. And again, Denver no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. The 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Yeah, they may have some ants in the pants right here. You just have to take what the defense gives you.
Harris looking it over. There's the pass to Porzingis. Nowitzki for three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Pretty unselfish play there, right? Porzingis finding the open man, and he's more and more comfortable and more aware of everything going on around him.
Morris finds Beasley. Back to Morris. Beasley right side. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period. Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Morris against Harris. An open look for Beasley. Uses the glass to drop it in. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. From deep three-point range, rebound by the Nuggets.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Nabbing another steal.
Again and again, he finds a way to seize possessions away.
He's amazing, and now he's tied for 2nd all-time GA in steals for a postseason game. Poked loose. Down low. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Wiles kicks to Morris. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Quarters checked in for Mason Plumlee. Beasley for 3, trains the three-pointer.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Porzingis. Again, the Mavericks score.
Now, how pretty is that shot for Porzingis? A nice release point and so soft coming off the fingertips.
To the inside. Here's Wiles. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better one.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Mavericks making a change here. Barea checked in. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Beasley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's good from Beasley. And Beasley drops both of them. There's 1:47 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Wasted no time on that one.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Yeah, shooting at a very high percentage right now. This one extending the lead.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. 1:36 left in the 4th. Barea against Morris. Inside, here's Porter over Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
And Porter drops them both.
Yeah, a former five-star recruit. We know about the talent level with Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy. And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Can he keep it going? And Dallas again with the bucket.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
Back to Morris. Tipped away. It's stolen by Barea. There's the 3. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this.
You were poked by Tank 2 Tank.
Between the shot clock and the game clock. Beasley for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Might want to stop shooting from out there right now because it's just not working. He needs to look to get his teammates involved at this point in the game.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's equaled second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
A tremendous offensive display, Greg. This crowd on the edge of their seats. Morris passes to Beasley. Back to Morris. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
PJ!
You were poked by Tank 2 Tank.
PJ!
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. We are here for Game 3 of the conference finals, and the excitement is all around us. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille is here, and
I'm bouncing.
You are bouncing. Kenny is bouncing. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Dallas Mavericks at their home, American Airlines Center. And guys, for the Mavericks,
it's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Denver Nuggets, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Dallas Mavericks. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's the Denver Nuggets facing the Dallas Mavericks. You look at Dallas. They've been dominating this series, winning the first two games on the road. With the win here, they've taken almost insurmountable 3-0 lead.
And guys, basically, I think they locked this series up with a win here tonight. They've taken the momentum, winning those first two on the road. Now on their home court, they're right where they want to be.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. A starting five on the floor. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's Barton in at the 3. Pass to Harris. Porzingis with the steal. And here's Doncic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And love how...
Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Knocked away. To the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, he throws it down with such ease. That rim might as well be 8 feet off the ground.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Harris. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, he has such a great feel for what the defense is conceding, and Kristaps Porzingis makes a nice play on the inside.
Jokic finds Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
And the basket is good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And now Harris running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Harris.
And that's another basket for him. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And so here's Denver. trailing here by 8. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
No other way to put it. The defense was awful, completely uninspired at that end of the floor.
Well, completely agree. I thought their defensive effort was awful. But the reality is, Greg, you can't turn it over that many times and expect to win.
And so here is Dallas following the basket by Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic. And the dunk by Porzingis. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Down low, here's Harris. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
Here's Doncic, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Doncic has got his second basket of the game. The Nuggets trail by 8. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Mike Malone. David?
He told me they can't dwell on what happened the first 2 games. Even though the series may still have a long way to go, he did use the term must win when talking about tonight. No room for error, Kevin. He's probably right. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now the pass to Harris. Right wing. Jokic kicks to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Over Porzingis. No good off the back of the rim.
Man, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Tank 2 Tank disconnected from your channel. Destiny 2 from BRK.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too
Tank 2 Tank joined BRK.
Against them right now.
But Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of
Tank 2 Tank joined your channel.
Bo
Destiny 2 on BRK.
Doing, BJ?
That's not my name. Correct it.
BJ corrected.
No, correct it again.
BJ
correct it again.
BJ.
Correct it. Stop being retard.
What? I can't be like you.
No, you can't be like me.
Yeah, because you're retard.
Yeah, that's why you say it correctly.
Come on, BJ.
Okay, now you're a retard. Full retard.
Warble was on a while ago.
Where'd he go?
He
said his crumb snatchers are coming home from daycare and kindergarten or whatever school that kid goes to.
Nowitzki is out there with Porzingis.
He said he might be back home later, which, you know, it's
I doubt it.
iffy.
With the ball after the Mavericks pick up 3. Beasley kicks to Porter. It's up a 3. That one's not going to.
He said snap came on yesterday.
And they cash in right away.
Yeah, he got on, but he had to download the update.
7 points in the game.
Then he went to go see a movie,
Just so
and it came out.
unselfish. When he sees a teammate wide open, doesn't take long to zip that pass right in the pocket.
He's a maroon.
Nowitzki against Jokic. Over Nowitzki. And that one's good. Jokic.
Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
Passes it to Harris. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe.
Ready to play some new gambit?
Beasley with a clean look.
Yeah,
and a kind roll that time off the rim.
What are you doing now? Playing food?
I'm in the playoffs.
Well,
I'm in the
recognition
playoffs.
from Isaiah Thomas. This guy is
Gay
a gifted
Mavericks
scorer.
playing
What?
with
No, I don't play gay
playing
Mavericks.
Guys feel good.
balls again.
With the shot. And it's Dallas with another.
I'll tell you,
Let me
what a
brain.
start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Beasley outside. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Count it. And it's 8 points for Devin Harris.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Mavericks running again. Finishes the break with a slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turn it into easy points.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by Dallas. Porter kicks to Thomas. Back to Porter. 5 to shoot. Doncic with the steal. Here's Nowitzki and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, I'll tell you this, if Dirk is free at the rim, you expect the throwdown. Love seeing the big man get up.
Denver calls timeout.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Well, Greg, I think I love the timeout call. At least it gives you a shift in momentum. It's a smart move.
First piece of gear, 6:51.
Already?
Yeah.
Comes in for Porzingis. And Barea subbed in for Harris. And Denver also making a switch. Murray's checked in for Porter. Now, here's Thomas. Murray outside. 1:44 left here in the second. 6 to shoot. It's Beasley on the wing. And they get it. That's good on the jump shot. Beasley's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking...
Don't be playing around, Bo Pete.
You think his team would have the lead.
Let's it go with
Who
the
the hell's
three.
Bo Pete?
Another 3 for Dallas.
You know.
That's not my name.
Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot
Not
streak
my name either.
right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand. What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's good, 2 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Double team on Thomas. Kicks to Plumlee. Back to Thomas. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Barea. A finish.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. That's a 2 from Powell. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Now, this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thomas against Barea. Thomas deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Powell with the steal. And the dunk by Powell.
Now, Powell is fantastic at finishing off the drive, wanting to power it down every time.
That's tipped. With 1 on the clock, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right in.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for the Mavericks, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2-0 with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession, so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great...
And that wraps up the halftime.
The skyline of Dallas illuminating the night sky. We welcome you back to the Lone Star State. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Murray and Harris, the guards. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. And it's Barton in at the 3 slot. Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And so here's Denver. Out to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Murray. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Nowitzki right side. Another 3 for Dallas.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
For those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Murray, the pass to Jokic. With it. Now guarded by Porzingis to the paint. Here's Jokic. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits the 3-point bomb. Harris has got 11 points.
Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that 3-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code.
Here's Doncic. Basket counts. 6 points for him.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Murray surveying the D, down low, and Jokic slams it in.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. It's tipped. And here's Barton. It's hauled in by Nowitzki.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Barton. He kicks it to Millsap. To the middle. And Nowitzki with a clear path to the basket. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Dirk Nowitzki, number 1. Third is Luka Doncic.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their 3-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Well, I'll tell you guys, what a delivery on that lead pass. He puts it right where his teammate can go get it.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Morris is checked in. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And he makes that one. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Floats one, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Dallas. For 3, Harris. That one misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
There's simply no defense for that. Porzingis so creative, can score in so many ways.
On the way, Harris. Millsap kicks to Morris. Jokic on top. And there's the pass to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight. For Dallas, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Out to the wing. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Nuggets. Passes it to Millsap. On the wing, Harris. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And that one drops.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Loose, and so here is Dallas. Fires it up, and Dallas again with the bucket.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
The Nuggets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Plumlee. To the inside. Here's Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Thomas against Barea. Here's Harris. The 3. And no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Mavericks on top, delivering the blowout. And do not go... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again. Doncic at the 3 and Dirk at the 4. Then there's Measuring. Then there's J.J. Barea. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Nowitzki. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Nowitzki's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs. Nowitzki's got a nice night underway, shooting 6 of 9 from the floor. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Another steal. Power down with both hands.
And really the story of the half. One team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on.
Whoa!
Stop it!
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
I think it's obvious, Greg. They want this win. They're showing no let-up in their attack right now.
Another steal. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Porzingis is checked in for Dallas. Harris comes in for J.J. Barea. And Denver also making a switch. Morris is checked in for Thomas. Down low, here's Beasley. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Nowitzki looking around, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Inside, Beasley. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And Nowitzki has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harris on the double team. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Right wing, no one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And it's Beasley again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the middle. Dallas moving it around. Here's Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
To the inside. Beasley. Got a piece of it. Now here is Harris. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Here's Porzingis. Over Plumlee. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Wiles. Beasley outside. To halt the run. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic with it. Fades, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 32.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
And another steal for him.
Again and again, he finds a way to seize possessions away.
He's amazing. And now he's tied for second all-time GA in steals for a postseason game. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis with the steal. Nowitzki left side. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And how about the mobility of Nowitzki, really driving it to the hole with a purpose.
It's tipped. Nabbing another steal.
And his unbelievable run of steals continues. Now tied for the most ever in a playoff game.
And you can't call it carelessness by the offense at this point. His activity level has forced the issue. J.J. Barea has checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Denver, Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Harden comes in for Lyles. And it's Torrey Craig in for Malik Beasley. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Down low, here's Craig. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Barea surveying the floor. Inside. And And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Perea.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
Barton kicks to Morris. Here's Jokic. No good on that one. Nice D from Porzingis. From outside the arc, another three for Dallas.
Up by double digits, little time remaining. Way to defend your house.
Well, this is what you call taking care of your business, showing dominance on their home floor. What an excellent effort.
Here's Craig. And again, Denver no good.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.